Me again. Um, I just wanted to share a few thoughts about the new season and the season store. Um, so we've all been thrown back into Gold One, and as you can see, I'm in 10th, and I haven't really done anything except normal raiding and territories. Um, I haven't done my arenas yet. Um, I kind of really want to see what the competition are going to do before I throw in. So I'm not really sure if I want to spend a lot of tickets on this yet. But yeah, the season store really. What do I think about that? I think it is a little underwhelming. It's a bit boring. Um, this pistol is has its uses. Uh, it's not my favorite third slot, but it's alright. It's not awful. Um, Obviously, the team player 1535 epic effect is nice, and this weapon would go really well on Erin if you can afford to do that. That'd be really good. Or you could also use it on the red toons with outbound weapons like oh god, who is there? There's Mia and there's Krista. Krista would be a good bet. Stand her next to a Priya. That would be sick. It's a bit expensive. I think it's expensive, and I'm probably not going to buy this because it's not really my color. I don't really use reds in this region. In other regions, I would love to have it, but those regions are also very skint on season tokens. So they'll have to work for it, which I may or may not want to do. Yeah, I think 90k is steep, really, for what this is. And if it was, say, 50, I think that would be a much more easy purchase. But you can save yourself a lot of armory tokens and heartache and stuff trying to get Earl to give you this stuff. So, that could be valuable. We've also got Tiffany cards, and we've got princess cards, and we've got the jackets and the hats, and which is fine if you want to upgrade your Ivanova or your I guess there'll be for Jason, who's not doesn't seem to be implemented in the game yet. So you'll need these, but in my opinion, you want to hit the league store as much as possible for jackets. I already bought some last week in anticipation of the new character, and because as you can see, I've got quite a few league tokens, so I thought, why not stock up? And I know I just feel like season tokens are a little bit harder to get, but you could use these, and you could top up league store supplies with season store supplies if you really want to get that character to the next tier or whatever. Princess cards is great. It's not great for me because I've already got two, so I don't need any more princess cards. So that's a bit of a letdown. I feel like they could have done a few more boxes of these. Like, I don't know, some old characters and some new would be cool. Maybe hell, even put Pete in here. I still need Pete, so why not? Tiffany's interesting because I'm starting to think that she could be useful in some capacities, such as we were talking about using her in Onslaught earlier. And I'm thinking maybe a 5-star Tiffany could be good. Is a defensive character. A 6-star you could maybe use in Onslaught for her active skill. And a lot of people have been trashing Tiffany, and they, I don't know, she feels like she's the most unrespected character in the game, quite frankly, at the moment. I mean, even with competition like Glenn and Kapoor and the usual all-time worsts that people come up with. I just think she might be interesting, so I might pick her up. I mean, with a really good stun resist, she's a really good bet against Mercers with this active skill, So that's my thoughts. I don't think I'm going to drag this out. As far as leagues and promoting and stuff, I honestly think it's going to be quite like the old system, but it will be I think it will be like you might get stuck certain weeks and be unable to get good coins. And I think what you should probably do is kind of feel out how the best times to make your promotions to maximize efforts. So, for example, in the first week, you're unlikely to come first because other people are going to be hammering their way to get there. So it might be worth hanging back deliberately. It just depends whether you really want to go for it or not, because obviously there are better rewards in higher league divisions. So you kind of want to, it's kind of going to be a bit of a balance between how much do you, want to get coins, how much do you want to get your rings, and how much you want to get those late division prizes. And I think depending on your ability to move up quickly or hang with the big boys, etc., that will determine the best route for you, the best times. So yeah, have a think about that, I guess, is my advice. It might be worth deliberately hanging back in some weeks to give yourself a much better chance in the next week of snagging a better amount of coins, This is all still new to all of us, so I can't say for sure how it's going to play out, but yeah, those are my early thoughts, and if they help you, good. Okay. Well, thank you, as always, for listening, and take care.